Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is G. Cole, and welcome to Homegrown, where I get to share with you some good music while talking to some great people. Hello world, hope you're feeling as good as I am. I want to big up all my homegrown listeners out there and welcome all the new listeners. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so we can keep you updated when new material is available. We will be posting new episodes bi-weekly. Want to thank everyone who has been listening and sharing. Please leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please check out the website homegrownwithgcole.com to listen and for all things homegrown. The podcast is available on iTunes, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Radio.com, YouTube, wherever you listen to your podcast. We are there. We're also very interactive. Please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at MyGCole. The video of this interview is also available on YouTube. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Today's guest is singer, songwriter Nerry. We're going to be talking with him about his brand spanking new album, Different Sides of Me. He's also going to be performing some cuts off of that album, all right? Live in the studio. You don't want to miss it. Today's episode is sponsored by Scented Delight Candles. Dope. Did I say dope? Dope. Scented Delight was created in 2021 from owner-CEO Natasha's passion for finding long-lasting candles that smell delightful and are soot-free. Only the finest products, high-grade fragrances, and 100% natural wicks are poured into these soy blend luxury candles. Scented Delight candles last 70 hours and will saturate a room in minutes. They also arrive in a decorative, reusable box. What it doesn't say here is that the thing come with a lighter in the box too. I love it. I ain't gonna front. The lighter is beautiful. And you hear me speaking with all kind of excitement right now. I'm a candle guy now. If you had asked me a year ago, a couple of months ago, if I would be a candle guy, I'd tell you no. But I'm a candle guy right about now. I'm loving these candles. It's dope. It's dope. It's dope. And also they come in 6 different fragrances. Serenity, which is lavender and bergamot. Lust, which is vanilla, coconut, and mango. Indulge, white amber and lily. Crave, sweet pea, apples, and jasmine. And Sweetheart, vanilla crumb cake. And also love, mango and peaches. You hear how I'm sounding? Peaches. I'm telling you, I'm loving these candles. I cannot front. I'm loving these candles. And guess what? They come with a lighter in the box. I love it, man. I dig it. A nice, beautiful, branded lighter in the box. All right? Dope. Hit them up at ScentedDelights.com. 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 Also hit them up on Instagram and Facebook at Scented Delights, okay? Get them for the home, get them for the office, get them for the business, get them for whomever, whatever. They make great gifts. I got some at the house right about now. Crazy brownie points, you know what I mean? I'm doing my thing. My special guest in the building right about now. Again, like I said, one of the premier vocalists in the game. Nerry. How are you going, brother?
You know what about that?
Yeah,
man. It's good to be alive and well, a lot of crazy things are happening, you know.
Yeah.
As the minutes go by, but within the whole craziness, I mean, life is there. I mean,
I've enjoyed it.
Yes, I.
I love that. Ladies and gentlemen, again, when it comes to vocalists, you know, because I focus a lot on the vocals and them things there. And I refer to a couple of artists sometimes as what I call pure vocalists. I think I consider you what they call a pure vocalist. And by that I mean, bruh, if the instrumental doesn't happen to show up, if your phone dead, you know what I mean? You can still go out there and say, yo, it's going to be an a cappella show tonight.
That's true.
And it's going to be on.
That's true. That is very true. That is very true.
Jano, bro. Jano.
Yeah, man, very true, man.
You know, it's amazing when I listen to the songs out there, and we had this conversation kind of off air, is like when it comes to this reggae music in general, but reggae music is like some of the best talent, some of the best voices, some of the best songs the masses are not familiar with.
True.
It's like a recycling of the same thing, and no indictment on, because we all want to do records so great that people keep playing them.
Right.
But at the end of the day, there's so much more than what the masses are getting. When you drive around town and I listen to radio, what do you think? Just straight up, what's going through your mind when you drive around town and I listen to radio?
You know, to be honest, I don't really listen to radio still. Yeah, but for me, the 90s era is the best era for me. Whether dancehall or R&B, and reggae.
And hip hop.
Right.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
you're right. So when I drive around nowadays, listening to the radio, it kind of discouraged me really for not want to listen to it none at all. You understand? It discourages me, It's not like what it used to be, I guess, I mean, I don't know if people evolve our music or I don't know.
Right.
But it's not
the same.
I'm not saying that they're not good materials out there. No, they are.
Right.
But the masses are the thing. And I might think that.
Yeah.
Let me say that.
Bro, I understand exactly what I mean, because what happened with this whole radio vibe right now is it's one of two things. Either you're going to get some stuff to make you question it in the first place.
Right.
Or you get, again, the recycling. And I was doing some research and even going over some stuff with some other folks from the radio industry and so forth. And if you think about it, especially when it comes to reggae and dancehall music, there's like a select 20 songs that are about 20 years old.
Right.
And if somebody said there's a dancehall segment, a reggae segment, whatever the case may be, it's the same songs.
Right.
Right? And you know the song them. It's like if there's a reggae segment, you know what songs to expect.
True.
Couple Wayne Wonders.
Right.
You know what I mean? A couple Maxi Priest. And if a couple Sean Paul. The standard records.
Yeah.
And if the person on air is off Jamaican heritage or whatever, and I'm really in on the reggae, you might hear a couple berries, you know exactly which ones too. It's like 3 or 4 or 5. You know what I mean? I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Step aside
now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I them think they are going. But I think what it does, it gives a false impression that we're done making good music.
Look here. There are so many great music out there right now. From some artists were just like me, because a lot of people don't know who I am, and for some people, they think that I just came about.
Right.
But truth to be told, I've been around from 1995,
knocking this music,
moving incognito.
Yeah.
I mean, that's I don't want to move that way, but
right. But we gotta move.
We gotta move. You understand?
Right.
But I've been around like from the '90s, mid-'90s, doing it. Been around. Just name the place.
Let's look in the rearview mirror for a second, right? Because it's somewhere I love to pre. It's a set it proper. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it explains why you do what you do, how you do what you do. You know what I mean? Let's go back to before music. Let's talk about even before music, if there's such a thing. What was life like growing up as a youth? Just I'm an artist, I have aspirations to be a musician.
First to begin with, my father is a musician. Musician and singer. Pretty much plays everything. So
right.
Just like this guitar right here, I'm used to guitars just leaning up in wherever in the house.
Right.
You understand? But my dad wasn't around. You understand?
Yeah.
I was self-taught, really. I've never done anything outside of music.
Wow.
Never done.
So you knew as a youth that this is your course?
I knew it well. Officially, I wanted to be a football star.
Cool no man. That's what things said though. Yeah.
I was really good at it.
Which school you got?
Frome Technical, Westmoreland.
Is it play for Frome?
Yeah, man.
D-Cup?
Yes, man.
Wow.
Let me give you more information.
Yeah.
D-Cup.
Yeah.
Under 17, under 20 national.
Oh, what?
Premier League like 6-7 times. The last time I played was about 5-6 years ago.
Right.
Sandals White House in Westmoreland qualified for the Premier League. So, and before the pandemic, I started coaching them at the big leagues.
Mad.
So you understand? So I've always wanted to be a footballer. I was a really, really great goalkeeper. Yeah, great, baddest thing. But I always knew that there was something musically about me, because back in the day, whenever I come from ball ground, we Jamaican used to bathe outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's the biggest studio that.
Cool now. Outside by the pipe, by the hose.
That was and when we start singing, kind of take our mind off of the cold water because we never have warm water. Like,
Right.
these folks up here.
Right.
Yes.
One like that.
Yes. So, I started singing when I was about 15. Everybody's story is like, I started when I was 8, 6.
Yeah.
Start with that big man.
Yeah.
15, 16. It was one lunchtime. Grabbed my lunch and I heard some guys singing in the auditorium. And the guy who was singing the baritone note, I could hear it. And then they kept telling him that that's not the note. You should sing this. I'm like, that man head toughy, man.
And this time you had no musical training or none of that.
None at all. I didn't even start singing it really.
Right.
But I know I could hear stuff. So I went in there and I said, man, why your ears so lazy, man? You're not hearing the note.
So you don't know these people, you roll up in that man them thing, I tell him that.
Yeah, man, I'm a bad man. Yeah, man. You know the thing when I play the cup.
Yeah, you're the man. So
all right.
Respect that.
There's a whole block, the art and craft block. No, I started playing when I was in first form.
Right.
Up until this day, the youngest.
Right.
So, I powered the big man in from that time.
So the ratings there.
Yeah, man. So the art and craft block, nobody was, if you're not a footballer, don't go for it because they will get grubbed. That's
what you mean.
So, went in the auditorium and I said, yo, the note wrong, Bridget. Everybody kind of have a fearful thing because, we power the ball of them. So, so the Bridget, the leader for the group say, so which note? Tell the man the note to sing.
Yeah.
So they were singing, very first time they saw you, bro. Just
Shy. Yeah. Right.
So his note was, so I'm like, man, you can't hear that, man. So when I sang the note, the guy looked at me, the guy was like, are you a singer? I said, no, brother. I just can't hear, so the man I sing foolishness.
Right.
Sing the note, and nobody make me go back outside and hear the foolishness again. Yes, I go come back. Yeah, man, I go come back inside for you. So I go back outside and me and man still sing foolishness. I'm going and I sing it. I was just there, listening, and the next day they were there again, and we started listening again, and so till we just start powering them.
Yeah. Work your way that group.
Yeah, man. So my hair was all over the place.
Yeah.
But that is not even a fro. That's bigger than a fro.
It's an old fro.
Yeah, man, it was out here.
Yeah.
Shirt always out of my pants and
yeah.
Look mean.
Bala vibe.
Yeah, man. So I realized that when I started to rehearse with them, certain things start change. Shirts start going on my pants.
Yeah.
And my ears start.
Yeah.
Braid up. And, one day we just feel different. And I remember I was walking past a church crusade. And I stopped there for like an hour. I went home and something just changed. I get up in the morning and I say, something not right. And I say, I get a haircut. Cut me hair. Go to church the next night. Sit down, shirt tucked in. And,
right.
Start singing with the guy them full time. Every gospel concert and
yeah. Where in Jamaica was this?
Westmoreland. Yeah, man. Burn Savannah, Westmoreland. Westmoreland, big up on itself.
Cool, no, man.
Burn Savannah, Townhead, Chora, Frome, big up on itself. Savlamar.
Cool, no, man.
We don't need no more war.
Easy.
That's right.
Mad.
Yeah, man.
So that's where it started from?
That's where it all came from. But originally, it came from my dad. Yeah.
It's like innate, so to speak.
My dad is a dangerous singer.
Wow.
Dangerous guy.
Wow. So you mentioned a couple of things. One, and I almost feel like it's rite of passage, right? There are a couple of songs in the 90s where if you're going to sing at all, those are the songs. It was that one, Shy, right?
Yeah.
All for One, I Swear.
Yes.
Right? There's
you know what I'm going on, man.
There's a couple of tunes where those are the ones, you know what I mean?
Man. Yeah, man.
So I like, and I think it's just because of the structure, the harmonies and whatnot.
Like
Group stuff.
Yeah.
How important to who you are now vocally because I feel like the best vocalists right now, if you ever have a conversation with them, they either were one, background singers because they had to know harmonies. Because some of the best vocalists right now are actually your support vocalists. They just don't have the opportunity to be up front.
All right.
Right? How important was that group environment, learning, your different parts and your placements and your notes and, being able to distinguish what's a baritone from what's going to be, your altos, your tenors, your sopranos and whatnot, even if you're not on a professional level. But how important was that little period of time? I shouldn't say a little period of time, but that aspect of your career, group environment, to how you do what you do right now?
All right. First and foremost, every one of my music, the one that you just played, that's my production. Played everything. I'm a bass player by profession. Right. So, everything that you hear, that you're gonna hear on the new album, and everything that the past albums, I released one last year. That's called Call Me Nerry. All my production, all background vocals, everything, mix, master. Know what that did for me? that kind of that vibe from then, it kind of put my ear at a different place.
Right.
Because I don't mean to come across to to head-minded, but I don't hear regular things that regular people hear.
Right.
So it helps me to, create whatever I want to create.
Right.
Yeah, and I give thanks for that.
What come first for you, the instrumentation or the lyrics?
What a man.
No, but when it comes to people who create, I always wonder, how does your creative process go?
All right. For me, I don't really have a preference, really. Like, whenever I'm creating, it depends. Like, I would hear like a line. From the first time I saw you, I knew that there was something about you. Yes, I wanna be with you. I'm like, yo, sir, I love that line there. I'm like, so what kind of bass line me hear a boop, beat-oop, beat-oop, beat. I pick up my bass and beat-oop, beat-oop, boop, beat-oop, beat-oop. And then me hear a brass, right? There are no set ways. I don't have a set way of creating.
Right.
I just work with this.
The feel.
Right here.
Wow.
There are no set ways. I just create. Once it feels good, hey,
you're rolling.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. The other thing too is when I hear vocalists, so artists in general, you can almost tell what their inspirations are. Vocalists tend to revere vocalists. Musicians revere musicians, and they have the intertwining of those people who do it all. And you say, who are your inspirations? And they're gonna be people like a Quincy, because the man, they're a genius behind certain things. When it comes to inspiration, the artists that spent a lot of time in your speakers and your headphones, that if I was to say to you, okay, what artists contribute to Nerry being Nerry? Drop some names.
Why that's hard, That's a very hard question. I don't want to say that nobody inspires me. When it comes down to gospel, I'm huge on that, because that's really my roots. I was born and raised in the church, and through certain upbringing and principles, it allows me to create just the same. But I love the older music. When I say the older music, I mean like the OJs.
Wow.
My favorite group of all time. Wow. Because with the OJs, I like the OJs, the Manhattans, the Shy Lights have some serious tune. Because my favorite song is Old Girl.
Wow.
But my favorite group is the OJs.
The OJs.
Yes. The Stylistics, all of them, the Blue Magic and the Earth, Wind and Fire, the Dells.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I can't take you back, man.
The classics.
Yeah, man. The Dells, man. And yeah, that's the kind of music I love to listen, because it intertwines with my inner being, my soul. And I realize that whenever I listen to music like those, to write it's easy. Because that's what we would say. That's real music.
Yeah.
Someone
Right. Purist.
Musical racist.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, but
It is what it is.
it is what it is. But those are the kind of, I'm always fascinated with the OGs. Because I say, but this group, look, 3 people in a group.
Yeah. And it's all like a fight with a bomb.
Virgin, the man, them, everything from the man, them a hit. Yeah. Every other group have 4, 5, 6. 3 of them, Virgin.
3 of them, yeah.
Yeah, so that's, me listen to Barry Salmon too. I like for music, same way, don't get me wrong,
Right.
Don't get me wrong, you have different kinds of artists. I am not the dancehall artist.
Right.
I have this new album has stuff like that on it too.
Right. A little touch of this.
Yes. Where you can relate to it. But you have different kind of reggae artists. You have the Steve Marley type, the grassroots,
Right.
That's something there.
Yeah.
Pale Moonlight, them kind of. You understand? I am more of the new renovated Bersaman.
I got you.
More than one.
I got you.
Yeah, I like to see myself in
that vein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of music because the world is being overtaken by so many different kind of music, that we would say, not our kind of stuff. There is still a place for love then.
Yeah.
When I say that.
Yeah.
Still.
Can't get away with it.
Yeah. Nothing derogatory from me.
Nah, it's amazing you said that, and why I dig that is because, even the gangster them, somebody love them and them love somebody.
Yeah, man. Look here. Every gangster we see.
Yeah.
And them love hard.
And them.
And them love hard. May I tell you?
No, true.
All right. You see, when you get a chance, more you listen to what Snoop Dogg listen to. Snoop Dogg, a rapper,
Yeah.
You see, every every group here me talk about a while when I listen to.
That's what
Snoop Dogg listen to.
Yeah. But that's what I grew up on because my record collection, I tell people this and I have it now because I made a deal with my father. I tell him, say, give me the record then. I may convert them to digital and gear or whatever, right? Because I haven't done it yet, so I feel like I'm scamming, but trust me, I'm going to do it. But in that record collection, I think there were 2 reggae in it completely. It was mostly the Stylistics, the Manhattan, the OJs, like I said, the Dells,
right?
Temptations, of course, Aretha's, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
The Stevies and stuff like that. And it allowed me to kind of start dissecting music differently. Like when somebody asks you who's your favorite, then I start getting particular. You're talking about songwriter, you're talking about male vocalists, talking about female vocalists. What I do realize though, and I can and I hear it in your sound, is that a lot of the artists that you gravitate toward were groups.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like the harmony thing is a thing for you.
Yeah, man. I mean, for me, I just thought about something a while ago. Dennis Brown.
D Brown
did a lot of covers,
Yeah.
From all of these big groups.
Yep.
Freddie.
Yeah.
All of them older artists. Yeah. Them used to listen to the R&B groups, the soul groups from back in the day.
Yeah. That's the influence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for me, sorry, I not even remember Dennis Brown.
D Brown. My favorite singer of all time.
The baddest singer ever come out of Jamaica.
D Brown.
Yeah. Hands down, sorry.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think anybody would argue, including the stars.
No man, I bought this thing, man. I'm my artist that man.
Yeah, the man that sing the ingredients of the thing I end up on Jano.
Look here, the man that tap me say, hey, the man that stop band. I said, hold on.
Jano.
Take it away. 1 minute, 2 minutes, the man the voice just hands on, just body.
Wow. I'm not a you know, some people are like, yo, if I could come back. No, if when my time come, I'm gone. If just let them say, oh, I go back, go, me say, you know,
No,
go
sir.
do, go do now.
Me do all the time,
I go
boy,
on,
man.
I go on jokes over here, so.
Yeah.
But the one thing I wish I would have been able to see was Dennis Brown perform. 'Cause
Yeah.
I never got an opportunity
Yeah,
to
we're
see
too
him.
young for that.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
True.
But it's legendary stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And, you know, as I listen to, like I said, listen to the music, because my first introduction to you was on the Public Report, a couple of songs on Public Report. Right? Yeah, one with Gentleman and Freddie.
Yeah.
And another one, which me love that one. Anytime the herbalist them want, I tune I drop for them.
Yeah, man, yeah,
you know what I mean? And some others. And then, of course, I was listening to Call Me Nerry.
Ah, yeah.
Right? And there's one thing that I do notice in it pretty much is, like you said, I would call it's a record I could play Monday through Sunday. How calculated is that in terms of, because we all have influences in them. To narrow it down, how tough is it for you to drop a big Batty Keisha song on them one of them day? Because you know, say it's
Say that again.
how difficult is it for you to stay in the vein and your lovers rock on a one day just get caught up and say, you know, sir, me I drop a big Batty Keisha on them, tune on them because I that a shot right about now.
You know, there's a song on the Call Me Nerry album.
Yeah.
Named Bumper for Big. I believe Bumper for Big. I believe.
Yeah.
I don't believe you have listened to it.
I don't recall that one then.
Yes. Until you listen to the second verse for that song, I say, me love it when the bumper big like a school bag. When me look on it, me feel like me want grab. Put me hand in at the ear and say, thank you, God. Listen to
Haven't heard that one.
Girl bumper fi big.
Cool.
Big girl. Listen to that tune, the bumper fi big on the Call Me Nerry album.
So you've met the quota, we can check it out.
Yes,
You've
man.
done
Man. We have stuff, man.
Yeah, so some stuff can drop at the dance hall or whatever.
It's not about just lovers rap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me have a company new something named Jiggle.
Yeah.
All right.
Jano.
Left, right, the stuff.
So you cover all the bases. Everybody will be satisfied.
Man. Yeah, man.
Jano.
I have another one named Girl Let Me Follow Me. Yeah, I have another one named Video Light. Girl stepping at the video light.
Right.
I make me see you print out.
Easy.
Give me 5 minutes.
Easy.
Leave it right there.
Easy. So everybody covered.
Yes, sir.
Jano.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I dig that because I don't ever feel like my favorite albums, even R&B albums,
Right.
always have, you know, you listen to your R&B albums, you're going to get your mid-tempo joints, right?
Right.
Couple ballads and whatever the case may be. And for balance it out, a one or two up-tempo. I always feel like every album, it doesn't matter who the artist is, it doesn't matter what the genre is, I could have gospel must have some deviation and stuff like that.
That's why this album is called Different Sides of Me. So you get to hear the different sides of me. I have also, after this album, I have a cover album. It's gonna be called Cover It Up. So there's a song on that album. You know the song Havana?
Yeah.
So I have and it's I have what's the name of my brethren? Cuban Poppy. There's a collaboration. That's a very, very interesting
So that's for the album
song.
after this one.
After this one.
After Different Sides of Me.
After this one.
So when is this one coming out?
September 10th. Stick to the date. Yeah.
So we have release dates and everything.
Yes, sir.
How many tracks?
12. Full album.
I'm sure you have a barrage of songs that you record and you write, right?
Barrage.
How challenging is it to narrow down a project to 12 songs for somebody like yourself? Who,
It is the hardest thing ever.
wow.
Even right now, I'm still struggling.
Yeah, finna drop a 13 track, man.
Look here, it was supposed to be 10. Yeah, it left from 10 to 11. Then me just get up one day and they had 12.
Yeah,
So me just get mad and draw the double line. I'm like, that's it.
that's it.
No more. Because somebody inquired about a remake of Selena. Dreaming
Dreaming of You?
Yes, sir. I have it, man.
So you did it already?
Yes, man.
So that's gonna be on a cover album?
Yes, sir.
Jano.
But the person was asking, is it going to be on the album that's coming? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Too much songs, bro.
So which album is Full Attention gonna be on?
This one.
This one, right?
Different size of me.
There are certain songs on certain artists. What the first time you sent the song, come give me, my response was, and it was genuine pretty much, is that the hell? You know, because there are certain songs that people don't touch. Berries. Even Bob. You'll hear somebody
True,
sing
true.
it over
You're right.
at the show,
You're
but
right.
how many people are re-recording that?
You're right.
Because it's just, he's made an indelible mark and it's hard for me to move there.
True.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, maybe some of it is vocal tone and cadences or whatever the case may be, but I have never heard somebody, even on the tribute albums that came out, I have never heard somebody touch up Berries, and I was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna roll with the project, but I've never been impressed by somebody doing over Berries. Don't touch D Brown either. I'm very skeptical once you go D Brown because I'm an
Yeah,
artist.
man, I do over D Brown too, man. I have a version of If I Have the World.
Wait to come out, man.
To be honest, that song it's not yet officially released,
Right.
but I have it.
So
I have it.
So which album to come out, man?
It can come on and the one after a different size of me. You cover it up.
So we can't squeeze one in, man. No?
The whole heap of tune, whole heap of cover songs, you know.
Am I getting greedy?
Look, I fight every single day. I have to put down my foot. Like, no more. That's
Right.
it. No more. That's it. That's it.
Jano.
Yeah,
Jano.
that's it.
I'm gonna say, and you know, I'll say it unapologetically, and I can't use the word cover. I like I told you, I have to say reinterpretation or reimagination because it is not by any means a cover. It's truly your version of it.
Right.
It not even. I mean, you know the original, but it ain't even like the Berries. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's one of the best reinterpretations I have ever heard. I mean, I kid you not. You know what I mean? I ended up playing that song there for about 27, 28 minutes one day. I just saw me ago. And the people that were listening they were with me. It's not like them depend. All right, can we move on?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's one of them tunes that you have to pull it up, you have to pull it up, you have to pull it up. You know, so you can't get that. You don't start playing that close to the end of the show. You know what I mean? You have to jump in that right after a commercial break.
Yo, man, Brian, fight.
Yeah.
Brian come with me and Mr. Brian, I have something for me to hear, you know.
Yeah.
And when you heard it, man, I was like, yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, but can you change this? And I'm like, nah, bro. I don't feel the need to change it. But he was like, yo, all right, get a different kind of piano style, get some passing chords and stuff. And I said, all right, cool. So I tried it. It sounded perfect. But, you know, Brian loved live drums.
Yep.
I'm like, bro, this don't need live drums. I not feel live drums on this.
Yeah.
And then again, I realized that how I feel things, I'm a vocalist. You understand? I am a soulful vocalist first. So how I feel it, you're not going to, because you're not from the same soul camp.
Right.
So you can understand, but you're not going to feel it. You
Right.
understand? And at the end of the day, you know, it's not like I'm not open to
Suggestions.
but I have to feel it, and if I'm
Yeah.
not feeling it, I'm not gonna release it.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that, and I'm a live. I love live sounds.
Yeah.
Right. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying the whole thing must be played live. I like live sounds.
Yeah.
Because I have tracks that I've voiced on too that were
True.
not played in its entirety live,
Right.
but the sounds are live sounds that's saved on whatever, right? Not the synthesized songs.
Right.
But I understand exactly what you mean, because when it comes to musicians, that's why it's challenging to get produced by a musician, you know, or engineered by a musician, because your tune will come out be bass featuring Nerry, or guitar featuring Nerry, drums featuring Nerry, depending on who I do the thing.
Look here, I'm at peace with myself.
Yeah.
I don't tell anybody that I'm a producer.
Right.
I tell people that I create what I feel. I create my songs, and the reason why I felt the need to learn about production, it was because one, the pandemic started, and you know, I can't get nobody to voice me. You know, I can't get nobody to do anything for me. And I was all the way in Westmoreland. You understand? So I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to get the necessary equipments. And I'm going to learn how to do this. Me have good hearing. Me all right with that.
Right.
You see me? But, yeah, that's
Wow.
my thing right there.
So that's how the producer scenario was.
Yeah, man. I don't expect, look here, when I just started, no, A lot of people call me and them say, yo, bro, you can't do it by yourself. And I say, brother, nobody not help me. What you mean?
Right.
By me can't do it by myself. Which more you find in the Bible.
Why say?
And tell me, say, you can't find who is without sin cast the first stone.
Right.
You will find that. But more you find in the Bible, you tell me, say,
Don't produce it.
you shall not do it alone. He said, man shall not live by bread alone.
Right.
You never say you shall not do it alone.
You shall not build this rhythm by yourself.
Good. So, I sit down, I learn, I take my time, and do the thing. You understand? And everybody has said, no, change this, change that. And I'm like, no, why?
Right.
Most of the song them and live drums, you know. You didn't know that?
Right.
Okay.
Alive when they hit the stage, a different thing.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the record itself and the boss gone.
Yeah.
Look here. Why I say I'm at peace with myself, the sound's a bit selfish. I don't make my songs, my music for musicians.
Well, on. Let's go into that a minute or so, because that's a beef that I have where I feel like a lot of musicians
Beef? I whole meat mart.
I feel like musicians have an issue because they make music for musicians, right? And that's why, as you do the research, you'll find that the most trained musicians, formally educated musicians, formally trained musicians are the least successful musicians. Majority of the successful musicians are those people who are self-taught and taught by ear. Reason being, they're not concerned with the simple things like, what it sound like to John Public. They're concerned with what it sound like to their peers, right? You want to hear a musician go off the bat and play nothing but nonsense, make it look down that crowd and see a bag of other musician on there. And there goes your show.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There goes your concert.
Yeah.
Because they might play for the other musicians down there.
I'm at peace with myself. I lock myself away. I'm going to call Mr. Brian, come check me.
Yeah.
Clive, you know Clive?
Yeah, man.
Clive, Mr. Clive. Clive used to
Clive's sick, you know.
Clive used to be a part of Public Report.
Clive was?
Yeah, Soul for Soul back in the day. Clive's an original member.
So Clive from Westmoreland too?
No, Clive from St. James. But he was in Westmoreland with me. Yeah, man.
Cool though, man. Sick
Yeah,
you too, you know.
I'm if to tell you. I'm if to tell you. That's the most talented
Right.
male vocalist / producer everything out there right now.
Range out of this world.
Enough people don't know that. The real side of him.
Yeah.
That he is the most talented. He has the most sensitive ears
Yeah.
ever.
Man, them sister.
You ever hear that man? You ever hear him sing bass?
No.
Oh no? Okay.
But I want to tell you, I was doing an interview with D Wisdom one time.
Who?
D Wisdom. That she sing for Barry, background for Barry.
Okay, got you. Got you.
The original, it's my first real love, you know. So I'm talking to her and she had to tell me about Clive and she said because if you hear Clive talk, you would not know that he can go up as high as he goes, right?
Listen to me, you want to hear, you can go underground.
And then when I go down, his range is sick.
This man he's a bass singer really, you know.
Wow.
The man is alright, so you know him sister.
Yeah.
He sings all the high part.
And that she had tell me because I didn't realize that. I swear to you, you know what she said? Her exact words was, "Smaddy take out," and of course she said, "Smaddy gone with Clive Balls." You know, I said, "What you talk about?" She said, "She don't know how him go up there." So.
Yeah, man.
She said, "Somebody gone with Clive Balls then because that's the only way you can hit them."
Dangerous, man. Dangerous.
Bad.
And the greatest thing about him, he will come right us and he just sit down over there so now say a word unless you ask him something.
But isn't that something though and that goes for yourself too? It's like the better artists, vocalists, and people, whatever they do are normal, the humble ones, and the one them allowed.
Look here, the best thing about an artist is when the artist is humble.
Yeah.
I go whole heap of places. I was in Cali, show opener for what them name from England. What the group the name?
Reggae group?
Yeah, Red Wine. That group.
UB40?
Yes, man. And me first reach to do the sound check.
Wow.
Me first reach and, me have on my backpack on my back and my slippers on my socks. And,
Yeah.
Reach and me just see people just start come on stage and start set up.
Yeah.
And when the man them done set up, like probably about, when for them done sound check almost 2.5 hours, I mean, when the engineer said, okay, all right, that's a wrap. So I said, no, hold on. I said, hold on.
I haven't sound checked
I
yet.
said, hold on there. I said, wait no. I said, me. I said, who are you? I said, I'm Nerry. But you're opening the show. I'm like, yeah. I saw you when you came in and I was wondering.
Who's this guy?
Yeah, and you came first. And you just sat and you were just bouncing to the, and you didn't create a scene. I said, no, I don't. Why?
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, all right, come, let's do it quick. So started singing. Everybody who were walking away turned around. You know, when I feel people, I look by you.
Yeah.
Man,
You can feel it.
You have to be humble, man. You have to, it's a must, mandatory.
You spend a lot of time on the road, right?
Yeah.
And that's the one thing I tell people all the time too, is that most of the art, if you see the artist too much, then you know, it not clock. But when you don't see them,
True.
they're out there putting in the work.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
But what it does is it shows you that little dichotomy, and I mean the difference between road and home. And when I say road and home, it could be right just in a Fort Lauderdale versus wherever, right? Talk to me a little bit about the reception, the appreciation for the music when you're on the road versus the audience at home. I want to say the audience, that's the people. You know what I mean? What's the difference in reception?
Yeah, I know. Say, to be honest, there's no difference really, because I think the greatest thing about me is me, my personality. I believe that the sound that you're hearing, it comes after.
So they fall in love with you,
Yeah.
and then you just happen to have this music.
Because I mean, we have a very warm spirit. I'm very laid back, easygoing, too easygoing.
Right.
You know, I've been to a lot of venues, even when I was on tour with Freddie McGregor, and a lot of people, even my manager right now, when he met me for the first time, he thought I was the roadie. Because I was lifting up the drum set and
Right.
yeah.
You had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea. It was we were just talking and when the MC said, ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome on stage Nerry, St. Louis it was. And I was like, yo bro, he was the promoter for that show.
Wow.
And I was like, yo bro, me so far. It was like, you're Nerry? I'm like, yeah. so for me, the greatest thing about me is not the sound.
Right.
Is who I am as a person.
I dig that.
Yeah, man.
And why I find that very important is because, and I think it's taught, there is something amongst our artists, especially Philly artists, is that almost that they feel like arrogance is a part of the act. You know, I got this talent, and because I have this talent, I ought to be arrogant too. You know, and for that reason, sometimes you see a man before you hear him music, and a lot of time, because I'm a believer, when it comes to sports or entertainment, if you have what it takes to back it up and you want to be arrogant, I mean, do you think? I can't take it from you. But don't be all arrogant, and then when you come deliver, match up to the thing.
Look here. I said something earlier on before the show started. Chino McGregor, big up the Big Ship family. Chino McGregor is one of the mellowest person I know right now. You can call this man anytime. Yo, bro, whatever. He's there, ready to help. Egyptian.
Yeah.
Oh, man, what a man.
Yeah.
Man, a gimmicks to the highest level, man.
Yeah. For people who have seen that level of subject, I never expect that. Wow.
The man just mellow.
Yeah.
The man just, I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's the reason why for me, my parody all of them. I love their own Freddie.
Yeah.
Freddie come like my father.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the man they just mellow.
Yeah.
The man they just give you that chance.
Yeah.
And we tend to forget that. We're here on earth buying the most expensive cars, and I'm not saying that we should not enjoy.
Right.
But be reminded that our home, our real home is right down there.
Yeah.
That's the real home.
That car ain't going.
Yeah. So the flashy jacket and the flashy Nike shoes and a Bentley and that mean nothing.
Yeah.
That is life.
I love that.
So what is there to brag about? Man, we are just passing through. We live and we die. We have to.
Right.
We can't escape it. So why not? While we're here, why not
Show
work
love.
together and show love and
Yeah.
What the hype thing? Pants down here so one, oh.
Yeah.
Me not work.
Screwface from a mile away.
Brother, me now work 4 o'clock in the evening, man, a big artist. Me put me on 12. Put me on 12 midday. I don't have no problem with that, boss.
That's it. I'm singing for whomever.
Yes, sir.
I love that.
That is me.
I love that. What am I gonna do right about now? Because Julia, what's up? Tara, how you doing? Julian Lee, what's poppin'? Julian said, if you have that many cover songs, make cover it up a double album. Well, you know something.
You know, I could. I mean, side A and side B. I have a lot of covers.
It's
whole heap.
So you say
right now, I'm positive that I have like almost 30 cover songs right now.
Julian Lee,
look,
on to something here.
The whole pandemic for 2 years, I just locked down and I make music, you know, Papi. Yeah, man.
Mad.
2 years of making music, like 3 every week.
Well, I mean, I'm with Julian Lee, but the thing is, I'm already primed now waiting for this album. You know what I'm saying? It's different side of me. I'm primed now waiting for this right here.
Yeah, man,
so me not gonna get no insight. Yeah. No, not how to make you say I said 1 day later than September date is supposed to release.
Yeah, man, September 10th, man.
September 10th.
I drive for that day there.
Yeah, me not get no reason for making September 12, 13, nothing. Yeah. Cool, no, man. Lawrence, what's going on? Lawrence, life is short. Listen, man. The people I've dropped 1 and 2 songs before, and the reception has been phenomenal. So I'm gonna let you take over from here. So
let me tell you something. God forbid if I don't make it where I want to make it in the music, because I want to reach the ends of the earth.
Of course.
And for me, it's not about money. Yeah, we have to live, we have to survive, but we can't bring it.
Yeah.
My beliefs that God give me a different kind of. I'm not saying that everybody else is. You have talent and you have gift, you know.
Yeah.
Me believe and know, say, him give me one gift and a purpose behind that gift. You understand?
Yeah.
Last 2 weeks ago, Minnesota, and me just call up this girl randomly on stage, and she just come up and right there, and you know, she hugged me on stage, and me feel my shirt up here so start get cold. Eye water soak right through my shirt, and I said, "Wow, go on."
Yeah.
And when I back off, she started crying. And
this is in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
Wow.
She started crying, and I watch her walk, and you know, and she just burst out in tears. And the promoter said to me, "Man, I only heard about that. I read those things in books.
Yeah, I never seen that before."
You understand? You see, for me, man, I just want to go to the 4 ends of the earth and just sing and make people happy. I will up foolishness like one I really
Too much. And I love that. And again, people, that makes me talk back about now the responsibility, because a lot of time artists shy away from the responsibility. And if you talk to them a lot of time, they'll tell us, well, me as an entertainer. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff is a responsibility. You know, you never know who you're touching. You never know what people go through or whatnot. So, brother,
man,
like
if I don't make it at a place there where I want to go, me still good.
Yeah.
Me still good, man.
Yeah, you're good with the mission you're on and how you navigate the thing.
Yeah, man.
What is, you know, is there a formula? Because this is a conversation. I've had everybody in the studio. Nobody can tell me. Because I have series that we call on the other side of the microphone. I talk to radio, talk to DJs, Miss Pat Chin, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Freddie. I'm like, yo, what is it that we're missing? What do we need to do so that the artists that we have that are dope, that have it, can bust? Because the difference between you and, let's say, Barris, for example, is not the talent. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I said the talent eclipses what you've got. It's just, so what does it take to get an artist like yourself to that other point? That's all. Have you ever sat down and thought about it?
Every day. See, with music, you know, you have the music side and you have the business side. We as musicians, we tend to concentrate and focus more on the music. Where the material has to be good enough at a certain level, you understand, for whosoever to market. No, what most of us are lacking is money.
Straight up capital, that's it.
Straight up, man.
Right.
Because with money, with money you can get whatever. You
Right.
can get a booking agent, you can get a PR person, you can get to do your music videos them, you can get to pay for do interviews, you can get on the Jimmy Fallon. You understand what I say?
Yep.
Yeah, man. You have to have money. And that's what we don't have.
Right.
But I believe that there is a way. There's always a way.
Right.
There's always a way. I'm not saying if we go around the system or if we beat the system. But life is not set up that way. Where if you don't have the money, that means you can't boss.
Right.
Let me tell you something. A lot of investors are out there. And you have to understand that before people, this is a business, and before people invest their money, they want to know how serious you are about your craft.
Am I gonna be wasting this money, or am I gonna really say,
How do you feel about your craft? Do you work on it 16 hours a day? Where do you want it to go? What are you doing to show and prove that you want it to go there?
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Right now, me want one tour bus. Right now.
Right.
Me want one tour bus, one of them, that me want right now.
Right.
So, big up Grasshopper Farms. Grasshopper Farms is the most credible cannabis farm in Michigan. And they have their farm somewhere else too. But they are on board, you understand, and they're going to start doing some work, behind my music.
Wow.
For going towards the end of this year.
Right.
So
that tour bus might be around the corner.
yeah, man, we need to move around, man.
Right.
We need it. Look here. For me not to reach that place, trust me, it would be a shame.
Right.
And it's not like we're not putting in the work.
Right.
Come on, that's my merch right there.
Man,
That is just one of the kind of shirts.
And dot the people, them, yo, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'm not showing you something, but I'm just saying it straight. No, I ain't giving it to you. All right, I know where y'all going with it. All right, so send me thing, and done, bad man the thing.
Yeah, right there.
Boom. No. So
yeah.
proper no.
Yeah, man.
All right. Link Nerry. I asked him about the thing.
That's
but
right.
Link me asked me about
Right.
nothing.
You know
what I mean? Because I know who y'all be.
Tell them find me on Instagram, man, at call me Nerry.
See it there? Drop the socials for the man again.
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram at call me Nerry. Yeah. You can find me on Facebook at Nerada Brissett. That's Nerada Brissett. Nerada Brissette. And you can check out my YouTube channel at Call Me Nerry. Is there something as my publicist, my PR, everybody? She's right here with me today.
Right.
Yes.
What?
And that is another thing,
Yeah.
It's when people see that you have a purpose and you're serious about it. Sometimes you're not even no money, because I don't have no money to pay nobody.
Right.
But when them see the seriousness of the whole product, I'm like, no, man, I have to lend a helping hand.
They believe in what you're
Yes,
doing because
man.
you believe in what you're doing.
Yeah, man, I give thanks to everybody will lend that serious hand.
Hit up Nerry for the merch. Hit up Nerry for the music. Do not hit up G. Cole and ask me for the shirt. It's my shirt. All right? I'm making it right off the bat. I'm just saying it. Because I know it happens. All right? My brother,
Yes, sir.
you ready for rock with these folks?
Not really, but we see what going.
I'll say this. I get an opportunity a lot of times, and this is I love the radio, and I love doing the stuff on social media too, because it gives me the opportunity to see the immediate response, and people love the iWorks. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, man.
People love the iWorks. Does it matter what order the song them coming or just
Why drop
that's a drop tune?
I mean,
Or that's a drop tune?
when I sing nothing for a man in but.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, drop. Let me swallow some water.
Is it?
Like, don't get serious about it.
Easy, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. I'm going to give you an opportunity right now, all right? Grab your glass of wine, all right? Do what you want, do. Because we stuff's about to get serious. I'm just letting you know straight up. Stuff is about to get serious. Make a move all the cams and make sure say everything is on point. But stuff is about to get serious. So, you know, if you have a little one man on the phone, you hang up on him fast.
Yeah, get rid of that fellow.
You know what I mean? Tell him you hit him back up later, all right? And it's about that time. You ready for them?
Long time.
Ladies and gentlemen. As a matter of fact, let me open up that microphone there right about now. Give me a check.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, you mean?
You're good to go?
My gosh.
Jono. Ladies and gentlemen, and here's the best thing where they might not, but I'll tell you because people shy a lot of times. The thing that I try to make special on this one is this. Not during your performance, but at some point during the show, if the folks decide they want to call in, I'm going to get them the phone number and them can call you. You'll be able to hear me in your headphones. Mm-hmm. They'll be able to hear you. But until then, like I said, it's your show. I will drop some tunes for the masses. So
until then, my soul will carry on.
Cool, man.
Amen.
You ready for them?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
My gosh, that verse. I will walk a mile. I want to explain to you, girl. You're the hits on every corner. Gotta confess to you what to do with you, this brother. You got my heart, head, and mind all burning with desire. And if ever I was given a chance, every bone in my body would give thanks. Now, baby, what do you expect of me? Should I stand in the middle of the road? Let something roll over me. Oh, so that I can get your full attention. Want to explain to you, girl, you're the hit on every corner. Gotta confess to you what to do with you, this brother. You got my heart, head, and my mind all burning with desire. And if ever I was given a chance, every bone in my body would give thanks. Don't let me cry to you, girl, 'cause crying is a sign of weakness. But I wouldn't lie to you. You be destroying my fitness, yes. Sorry. Something ran over me.
My apologies. You knew it was coming.
I know. Don't let me stand, Nerry. I want to explain to you, girl, you're the hits on every corner. Gotta confess to you what to do with you, this brother. You got my heart, head, and my mind all burning with desire. And if ever I was given a chance, every bone in my body would give thanks. Oh, baby, what do you expect of me? Should I stand in the middle of the road? Let something run over me. Oh, so that I can get your full attention. Want to explain to you, girl, you're the hit on every corner. Gotta confess to you what to do with you, this brother. You got my heart, head, and my mind all burning with desire. And if ever I was given a chance, every bone in my body would give thanks. Don't let me cry to you, girl, 'cause crying is a sign of weakness. But I wouldn't lie to you. You'd be destroying my fitness, girl. I will stand in the road. Let something run over me. I will walk a mile or two. Oh, lady, sweet lady, what do you expect of me? Should I stand in the middle of the road? Let something run over me. Oh, so that I can get your full attention. Want to explain explain to you, girl. You're the hit on every corner. Gotta confess to you got my heart, head in my mind, all burning with desire. And if ever I was given a chance, every bone in my body would give thanks. Don't let me cry to you, girl. Crying is a sign of weakness, but I wouldn't lie to you. You'd be destroyed. Feel like what do you expect of me? Should I stand in the middle of the road? Let something roll over me. Oh, so that I can get your full attention. Want to explain to you, girl. You're the hit on every corner. Gotta confess to you. You be destroying my fitness. Yes, I would walk a mile or two. Yeah. Don't let me stand in the road. Well, that.
Brother, yeah, I'm gonna let you know straight. You know I wasn't gonna fade it out. This song said 3 minutes, 56 seconds. We're going 3:56. All right.
Finish line.
Jono, ladies and gentlemen, again, sit back, enjoy, just kick your feet up. It's a vibe, again, a concert vibe we're gonna. All right, all the folks watching on Instagram, Facebook, wherever you are, it ain't over. It ain't over.
Let me tell about Jamaica. From a place, Jamaica. Yeah, you know, paradise is so nice. St. James, Trelawney, Westmoreland, the girl them still want me. Boy! Let me tell you about this place called Sweet Jamaica, surrounded by the trees and a lot of water. Jamaica. Where we come from? Westmoreland. That's how me born and grow. The woman them cute, only God no one know. Them a woman and we make man sleep out in Jamaica. Over Trelawney, them up the JB rum. We drink hot water that you have fun, yeah. Everything nice, it's so nice. In Jamaica, sweet, beautiful people, rivers and trees. Oh yes, we have what you need. Jamaica, hear me now. I tell about Jamaica. Ooh yeah, hear me now, yo. I'll let me take you to a place called the Grill, or where you get reggae music for kill. You have 7 miles of beach, 7 miles of white sand. The best weed if you know what breathing. I tell about Kingston Town, when the rude boys come around. I tell about Portland Town, tell them that Nerry is in town. Live wire string of the sound, play it out in Satan's town. Play it, make it nice and loud. Fireman from St. Mary, I go on it right now. Make we go over, straight to Hanover. Hear me now, yo. When we say St. Andrew, St. Catherine, tell me what I want. St. Thomas and Clarendon, they go for the cell phone. Manchester, St. Elizabeth, Holy Dumpling, Jamaica. Oh, don't win no better than the yard. Tell about Jamaica. No win no better than yard. Jamaica. Give me sweet sugar dumpling. Jamaica. It's my home. It's my home. It's my home. Jamaica.
Tourist board, you need to give us a call, all right? Give us a call. Y'all slacking on your pimping right about now. Trust me, I'm going to tell you, let's get the biggest marketing piece ever. Ever. Nerry. Album coming out soon, different sides. Man.
September 10th, man.
September 10th. I'll big up my people in London, you know what I mean? Anytime I hear big tune, you know what the thing go?
Yes,
my voice will switch up. I don't know, can't help it, you know what I mean? But we're going to keep the show going, ladies and gentlemen, before they start firebun me, because I know how you're going to stay, all right? Let's keep it rolling.
My gosh. It's a rocky road. It's a rocky road. Oh, Jane. Though the road is rocky, it's the only way we got to go. So open, children of Israel, and ride on, leaving the fire down below. Well, it will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. Good to be there, good to be there, good to be there. Well, it will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. Good to be there.
Pull it up, selector. Pull it up,
Ease
selector.
out. It's a rocky road. It's a rocky road. Oh, Jane. Though the road is rocky, it's the only way we got to go. So open, children of Israel, and ride on, leaving the fire down below. Well, it will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. Good to be there. Good to be there. Good to be there. Well, it will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. Good to be there. So good to be there. Good to be there. You can't fight your way before on silver. You can't fight your way with sticks and stones. You got to walk across the river. The children of Zion going on. Well, it will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. Good to be there. Well, it's good to be there. Good to be there. Well, it will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. Good to be there. It's good to be there. Good to be there. Though the road is rocky, well, it's the only way we got to go. You got to walk across the river. Say, children, yeah. It will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. Good to be there. Well, it's good to be. Well, it's good to be there. Well, it will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. Good to be there. It's good to be there. will be good to be there when the gates of Zion are closed. Hallelujah.
Easy. Oh boy, we collecting donations in aid of the church building fund.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
The church want a new van. Ladies and gentlemen, contribute the thing, all right? Tithes and offerings being accepted over here. It's Nerry, ladies and gentlemen. Brother, they going crazy up in here, all right? Now some people, John, no. I see the flames. You don't know about that thing, you know. Meg Zuckerberg gonna call me. You know what I mean? Bro, loving the vibe. Excited about the new album. I think we'll squeeze off one more for the masses out there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, keep getting them hearts and fires up. All right, and here's the deal. I need when the album come out, because when we have artists like these and music like these, we need them on the chart. So when the album come out September 10th.
September 10th. But in the meantime, we can tell them to get the other albums that are out there. Call Me
Nerry.
And This Valentine.
So that way, it's like watching a Marvel film. You want to get the first one?
Yeah,
it's a trilogy.
Yes.
Cool, now, man. You gotta
sir.
you gotta watch Captain America before you get to the Avengers joint. Right?
Spotify, Pandora, you name it.
Go get it.
Go get it.
The charts are wait. Go get it. Slide another one.
Yes, please.
Let's go.
Just a 1 minute.
Jano.
My gosh. Ooh, yeah. Hear me now. Well, every day you make it up here, news me a hear. I try to scare we and put the whole away in a curfew. I like we don't have them the things that we have here. No job can't find food for the youth them. Politicians, what you expect if we do them? Pick up the guns them and start fire them. Who know no business, cause I no fear friend. I tell the one who know them no we care. Hey, turn up the radio and turn up the music. Turn up the radio and turn up the music. Turn up the radio and turn up the music. Turn up the radio and turn up the music. Me feel like a slave in my hometown. Digital control right around. Can't send a message from my phone and Babylon no see it. Can't do nothing without Uncle Summer Peep. Under them a thing I make the Almighty grieve. Well, I've seen so much joy.
Listen me. The people themselves pull up in the area. The people themselves pull it.
We got to pull it from the top, and we now gonna stop. Nerry and G calling out the building. Hear me now. Well, every day you make it up here, news me a hear. I try to scare we and put the whole away in a curfew. I like we don't have them the things that we have here. No job can't find food for the youth them. Politicians, what you expect if we do then? Pick up the guns them and start fire them. Who know no business, cause I no be a friend. I tell the one who know then no we care then. Hey, turn up the radio and turn up the music. Turn up the radio and turn up the music. Turn up the radio and turn up the music. Turn up the radio and turn up the music. They feel like a slave in my hometown. Digital control right around. Can't send a message from my phone and Babylon no see it. Can't do nothing without Uncle Summer Peep. Under them a thing I make the Almighty grieve. Well, I've seen so much trouble in the world. So much trouble in the world. Well, I've seen so much trouble in the world. Trouble in the world. Hear the man I say, turn up the radio and turn up the music. Turn it up. Turn off the radio and turn up the music. Turn off the radio and turn up the music. Turn off the radio and turn up the music. Yeah. Me say we tired of the bad news. We need to start here so
Jano, sir. Jano. I wasn't prepared for it to end yet. Damn.
Good vibes.
Brother. First of all, let me first of all thank everybody for vibing right now. Right about now, I'm seeing some claps, I'm seeing some fire, I'm seeing some hearts, I see a whole bunch of things. Big up the folks in the Jamaica's doc. People said them I represent from the Bronx, the Boogie Down Bronx. Everybody love me while I go on. I said, yeah, try to set me up, and I said, I'm try to set me up. You have some people come, Nerry, I don't mean to do this to you, but we're probably gonna have to do it. I have somebody just come in that chat room and say, you drop a tune already with them need again. You know what I mean?
Drop it.
So I got Mish.
But which one of them? Which one?
You know. Wait.
Okay. The new national anthem.
The new national anthem, bro. You know.
All right.
You ready for that? Let's go.
All right.
Let's go. Mish,
right.
This is all you right here. Let's go.
Man. So September 10th is gonna be coming out. Different sides of me. So I want to explain to you, girl, you're the hit on every corner. Gotta confess to you what to do into this brother. You got my heart and my mind all burning with desire. And if ever I was given a chance, every bone in my body would give thanks. Now, baby, what do you expect of me? Should I stand in the middle of the road? Let something run over me. Oh, so that I can get your full attention. Want to explain to you, girl, you're the hit on every corner. Gotta confess to you what you're doing to this brother. You got my heart and my mind all burning with desire. And if ever I was given a chance, every bone in my body would give thanks. Don't let me cry to you, girl. Crying is a sign of weakness, but I wouldn't lie to you. You be destroying my fitness, yes. So let me stand in the road. Let something run over me. Walk a mile or two. What do you expect of me? Should I stand in the middle of the road? Let something all over me. Oh, so that I can get your full attention. Want to explain to you, girl, you're the hit on every corner. Gotta confess to you, do it to this brother. You got my heart and my mind all burning with desire. And if ever I was given a chance, every bone in my body would give thanks. Don't let me cry to you, girl. Crying is a sign of weakness, but I wouldn't lie to you. You be destroying my sweet lady. What do you expect of me? Should I stand in the middle of the road? Let something run over me. Oh, so that I can get your full attention. Want to explain to you, girl, you're the hit on every corner. Gotta confess to you, do it to this brother. You got my heart, you get my heart. Don't let me stand in the road. Yeah.
Jano. Whoo. Nerry, me tell you something. Little more when you go home. Wrap up all the short now, cause somebody come thief it. Tonight, you wake up tomorrow, not short, no voice, not the man come thief it tonight.
Why, mood mind Sherry. Mood mind Sherry, cause it's a hard load for carry.
If I want who got with me thing? Proper.
Man, give thanks, man.
Proper, my brother. First of all, on behalf of the masses watching and listening on radio, thank you so much for following through and a nice like a vibe, nice energy, and of course a nice performance. Appreciate you. Again, them need to follow you so they know when the album will come out. So drop that one more time for them.
On Instagram, Instagram at Call Me Nerry, Instagram Call Me Nerry. And y'all need to check out you need to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and it's Call Me Nerry just the same, But not even get them Facebook.
Yes, and
just make it stay right so.
Instagram.
Instagram and follow the YouTube channel. We need them subscription.
I love it. Get the numbers up. Because some people are watching, like you talk about investors, and this is something that if I realize is this. Based on what I'm seeing here, people are loving the vibe and even when I play it and stuff like that. But somebody pays attention to the metrics. So the masses need to know. So if you really love Wagwan, you dig Wagwan. Yep. The best way to show that love and that support is go ahead and subscribe to every outlet that's out there because the investors and the powers that be are watching that.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
And also, we want to tell the listeners, them say, no. You say, I'm an artist that. Watch this. Let the words of my mouth speak righteousness. Let the days of my time will tell. Take heed of the words of Jehovah. Man, you will surely fail. I am a singer. Mm-hmm. You need to follow my music because it's going to a very serious place. Mm-hmm. And let it not be said that you didn't help the singer reach that place there.
Yeah.
With or without rhythm, stand up and represent myself any day, anytime.
I love it.
Feel that.
I love it. And if ever you see the show coming to your neighborhood, your town, and it's a Nerry on the bill, make sure say you show up in droves.
I cannot announce 2 venues right now.
Drop them.
So we're planning the different sides of me tour, the new album tour. Mm-hmm. So Blue Martini is going to be one of the venues. Mm-hmm. The Gardens is going to be one of the venues.
So the Garden in North Lauderdale.
Zemra, big up yourself.
Big up yourself, Zima. Big up yourself.
Which is right.
So we got the Garden. That's home team, home crowd.
Yeah.
And then of course we got Blue Martini for Lauderdale.
Marlon.
Visions.
Big up on yourself.
Big up on yourself.
All of my brother. Who of my brother. Might, big up on yourself.
Large up. Big up yourself, DJ Undisputed also. It's my guy. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, again, go. Somebody said me dead up on my head back.
Good talk.
Cool, no man. Come through, support the vibe, support the movement, and grab some merch. You gonna have some merch out there, right?
Too much.
Trust me. I'm gonna let you know right about now. God, get you. Don't ask me for my thing. You understand? Because I ain't doing it. I'm just letting you know. 10 times I gotta say I ain't doing it.
Which is right.
My brother, again, thank you.
Man, the pleasure is mine, man.
And of course, anytime, anything I go on, just let us know. Mikasa, Sukasa, pass through anytime you're ready for pass through.
That's right.
You know what I mean? When the musicians are with you, come through, we get them. As a matter of fact, something that I love to do, and we could definitely do this for you, is when it comes to the music, especially our music and our folk, sometimes we're a singles-based thing. It is what it is.
Right.
But especially in this day and age where people go to iTunes and get them one song, right? Sometimes them don't know exactly what's going on in the full length of the project. I even listened to 5 and thought I had it all, and I'm missing some.
Right.
So what I want to probably shortly after the album's dropped and you're making the rounds and stuff like that, one evening we'll come out, we'll fire up them thing out. I will let them hear the whole thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, I know how it goes for me. Sometimes it's track number 10 catch me.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We just get them the whole thing, let the masses call in and talk to you on the whole 9. Yeah, and we do it right here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let y'all know. All right? I'm going to let y'all know. The man not come perform the whole album. We're come play the whole album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a listening party.
It's a listening party. Y'all, trust me, got a venue. You know what I mean? But my brother, again, give thanks. I appreciate you. The album is Different Sides of Me.
That's right.
And that one drops on September 10th. Mm-hmm. All right. And again, buy the thing. The streams are cute. The downloads are sexy. All right. Go buy the thing. Are we doing physical? We're doing physicals?
Yeah, man.
So when it comes out, we got physical CDs and whatnot.
Yes, man.
All right. So here's the deal. When I go get the physical them, if you tell me, say, boy, you don't know if I find here or whatever the case may be, hit me up.
And what I will do is I will link the artist, and also the artist drop off the CD right just so I only can come pick it up from J. Cole. And we got to the covered. All right? But when I say them songs and the music and the artist, if it's at the top of the chart, it just is what it is. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, it is Nerry. It is my time to go. You will also see me at the Garden on August 20th. I'll be hosting the show, Old Time Something, Come Back Again, which is the Legends in Action, which is going to be pretty much, we got Empress Unique in the building, Culture Colleen in the building, Principal in the building, Winston Dias in the building, all right? We have Admiral Tibet in the building, and we're going to have, of course, Pluto Shervington in the building. So come out on August 20th, which is a Saturday, showtime 8 o'clock, vibes, come out there, DJ Marlon on the ones and twos, dropping joints. Hit me up for more info, all right? But it's going to be a vibe, all right? And again, follow Nerry on social media. The album drops September 10th, and he'll let you know when he's going to be at Blue Martini, when he's going to be at the Garden. But if you're not follow the man, you can't know. All right? It don't take nothing to hit that follow, hit that like, and that's that with that man. I got to roll, though. Keep it moving, keep it grooving. It's Homegrown.
And there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. It has indeed been a pleasure. Remember, the podcast Homegrown with G. Cole is available on iTunes, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Radio.com, YouTube, wherever you listen to your podcast. We're there. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out homegrownwithgcole.com to see all things homegrown. And remember, this interview is available on YouTube so you can watch live. Be safe, be kind, be good to each other. My name is G. Cole. And this is Homegrown.
Nakikinika sa música, Homegrown with G. Cole.
Estás escuchando Homegrown con G. Cole.
您现在正在收听的是 Homegrown with G. Cole.
You're listening to Homegrown with G. Cole.
Remember, all the music played here on the podcast Homegrown with G. Cole is available on iTunes, Spotify, and all your digital retailers. Please support the artist.